7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
G'day friends, Dubster here, bringing you a non-Lego related video. I hope you're doing well today. I spoke in a previous haul video how I was talking about doing this Skeletor mashup, and a number of people said they were interested in seeing that video, so here it is today. So last year, give a little bit of background, last year in 2022, Mattel released this awesome He-Man 40th anniversary figure, and I thought this was a really cool figure. It was relatively cheap. I think it was like 35 bucks or so you could pick it up for, and it's a really cool Skeletor. Now, it's not exactly cartoon accurate, but it's just a representation of it, and I really like that, just being on this bigger body, not the stocky bulky figures that we used to have when we were kids. I just thought this one looked a lot better. Now, when this released, they did a San Diego Comic-Con release, and it was a 2-pack 40th anniversary with He-Man and Skeletor. It actually had metal weapons and everything. Really cool pack. Of course, a little bit hard for us here to get in Australia, unless you want to pay crazy prices. So we always figured that, you know, they had the 2-pack. Maybe they will release the Skeletor down the track after the He-Man came out, and that never happened. So, you know, over a year later, we still don't have that Skeletor. Maybe we will get it one day. I'm still sort of hoping that we will, but in the meantime, I've got to have a Skeletor to go with my He-Man. So I'm going to make up my own. I picked up, I think I had to pay about 50 bucks for one of these figures. I paid like 30 for the other. So I've got the new Eternia Skeletor here, and I've got the, what's this on, the Revelations Skeletor here, and I'm going to combine the two and see what I can come up with. Now, I think I'm going to use the bulk of the figure from this pack, and maybe some of the accessories and the head from this pack. Now, some of the armor, if we have a look, yeah, the body tones, yeah, this is more cartoon accurate, and this is just a take. I actually quite like that, actually. But yeah, the armor is a little bit different shades of purple. I don't think it's going to matter too much as long as we can sort of mash it together nicely. But what I figured I'd do, if just to help, if some of it's a deeper purple, I thought I'd pick up this satin material, and I can do a cape out of this material, and you can sort of see how dark it is when you compare it to some of the accessories here in these packs. So the best thing now to do is get them out of the bloody box. So let's do that. So let's take a closer look. This is a new Eternia Skeletor. I do like that face, that head sculpt. That is really cool. But check this out. That is just bloody awesome, isn't it? Let's put it next to He-Man. Look at that. That is awesome. I mean, I think that's basically what I paid all this money for this figure. It's just for this head. So yeah, let's have a bit of a look. We've got some other armor here on this figure that can come off. Of course, we've got a sword and the Havoc staff. Now, this is a all one color Havoc staff, and they are different between the two. Let's have a look at the Revelation Skeletor. Again, another really good head, mold, but it's just not that classic Skeletor look, is it? And the Havoc staff here, look at the detail. I really like that. I'm tempted to use this one. I do like how this is the all one look. I'm not sure if I can swap out pieces of this. I might have a look at that, but yeah, I do like this two-tone look, and it's a different mold as well. And yeah, what else can I point out? One of the things that really stood out to me once I opened this is, of course, you can see it on the hands here as well, but really on the feet, we get the 3-toed Skeletor with painted nails, and this is a 5 toed Skeletor with unpainted toenails. So I can't really even remember back in the day what we had and what's more accurate. So it doesn't sort of bother to me, but I like this the painted nails. I think that just adds a nice touch. Looking at the belts here, and that's a sort of softer plastic. I don't know if that's removable. We'll have a look at that. And this one's more a classic purple, but I'm not sure how that classic purple's going to look with the head. So as you can see, if I put this head here, you can see the hood is very dark indeed. And if I sit this on this material, look at that. That's actually not too bad. I think this material's a bit darker, but it's not too bad. So I might be able to use that to help blend it. But yeah, let's get them out of this packaging and see what comes off and what I can't get off. So out of the box, straight away, there's just something about this guy I love a lot more. I think just because it gives me a more 80s Skeletor feel, even with that head. I just, the colours and everything, I just think really work for it. This guy still looks good. One thing I noticed, this piece here just lifts completely off. So it's got a separate cape and armour piece. So I'm thinking whether I can use this and mount my cape on there, which looks like there's some plugs there. So I might just be able to do that. But I'm not sure I want to use this rather than this armour piece. So between the two armour pieces, they are different, aren't they? They are a different sculpt. So very similar, but yeah, there is some differences there. I like this one. Not sure I like the metallic sheen. I'm just going to have to give it a go and see which one I like there. Accessories, I'm not even going to pretend to know what the hell this thing is. Their hands are all the same, so we get same hands. Here, the Havoc staff, so just see if I can, one-handed here, if I can pop it off. Yeah, it feels, yeah, I can pop them off, so that will work if I want to use that. Just have a look at this. I just think the sculpt of that is really cool. Not, probably not comic or cartoon accurate, sorry, but compared to this one, they're both really cool, aren't they? Look at the sculpt in that. Wow. Okay, I've stripped them all down here, taken off what I can, and you can see all the parts. I've even tried to pull, I'll show you what I was trying to do here in a minute, but yeah, all the pieces here. Oh, lost it. There's his armor there with the cape piece as well. So yeah, all the bits for this guy and all the bits for this guy. So what I was trying to do here is I wasn't sure how this sort of brighter purple would work on this figure. So I was seeing if I could swap out this torso piece, and if we have a look under his skirt there, it's actually a darker purple, and this one's the skin tone. But for the life of me, I cannot get that apart. I can remove the legs. I reckon if I heat that up a bit, I could probably pry it apart. But before I go doing too much, I might just see how I go making this skirt piece work on this figure. Just looking at the different armors. So this is a one-piece armor off the New Eternia figure with the cape onto this piece. It just sits over the top. This one here is two separate pieces. So you've got the straps with the bones there, and then you've got this separate piece that goes over the top and marries up to that to finish the look, which yeah, the more I look at this, I do like this, even though it's got this lighter purple. I'm not sure how that's going to work. Of course, this lighter purple works in with this cape. This is a much nicer, thicker material than this cape. That's very light, and yeah, it's pretty crappy, that one, to be honest. But let's just have a look. If we take this off and we put this on, it doesn't look too bad, does it? I think that looks pretty good. So the big thing here is the head. So let's try the head. I won't clip him on just yet. I'll just sit it on and see. Now that does, that kind of works, doesn't it? Now the thing here that really doesn't work is this belt. I mean, it just doesn't match up to that, does it? So if I'm gonna keep this belt, I need to try and tie the rest of the armor in. So let's take that back off, and where's this, and put this one back on. So this is the original one. So put that on. We won't put the cape on, but we'll put that over the top, and then we'll put the head on here. Now, oh yeah, actually that does kind of work. So maybe I can just get away with that. Now, how does this cape sit? Just right about that neck. Really, that neck should be painted, would look better, wouldn't it? I'm wondering if I put my cape on, but sort of did it where it was tight. If we just, I'll just see if I can cover that neck. You put a bit more pressure. Maybe if I did my cape like that and cover that neck, so the colour of my cape comes through under the hood there to help blend it, rather than the skin tone. So I might cut a cape and see what I can come up with there. But actually, thinking I was going to swap all this out for this, I'm more thinking now I'm going to keep that. Let's have a look at the Havoc stuff. So I've pulled them off here. So I've taken them off, and they are the same. Where's the bloody, oh, here's the other one. They look like, although this looks a little bit thicker, they look like they're much the same peg. Yeah, honestly, I can't remember, but that actually looks more like the original to me. Now, I'm not sure. You let me know. So yeah, so I think I might just go with this one. But the problem, if I wanted to use this head, which I do really like, the more I look at it, it's got this extra paint on top. Not real keen on that. But the problem I got here is the jaw bones here sit down lower and won't actually push down on that. Okay, I need to work on my cutting out skills. Okay, that is strapped on. Now, I didn't cut much of a hole here, so I'm just going to have to force it. I just want it to go over the ball. So, let's try and force him. There we go. There. And then the head. Okay. Now, I don't know, does that work? I think it is going to work enough for me. Yeah, I think that does look pretty cool though. I think that'll do me. So really, all I've ended up doing is swapping the head and the cape out, and that was it. So I thought I was going to use a lot more of these other parts. Alright peoples, that's my attempt at a 40th anniversary Skeletor. You can see just that cape going onto the hood there, just to colour up that neck piece. I think that is all I need to blend the hood with the armour. So all I ended up using, so I used all of the Revelation Skeletor, and only changed out the new Eternia Skeletor head and Havoc staff. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked with that actually. These two together look really cool. And there's one thing left to do. Oh yeah, that is so bloody cool. Oh, that's my 80s kid right there. He-Man and my cell shaded Optimus. But yeah, I'm loving this Skeletor. That just looks so cool. Man, I love this shelf. So I'm so glad I did it. Might have cost me a bit, but now I've got a Skeletor to match my He-Man. And you watch, now they will release one. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Any suggestions you have for what I could change or improve on or whatever, belt it in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know if you think this works or doesn't, whatever. Put that in the comments as well. Let's have a bit of a chat about it. But all I know is I'm pretty stoked. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Bit of a different video. So I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.